no skimmity in my neighborhood.
No brainer here, only skill.
Well, that's not over-exaggerated.
Okay. I mean, come on, maybe this is gonna be a good map. Let's see.
Hope.
The moment
really
of
hope.
truth. Reclaim. 5,000.
None.
Fuck it.
Not at all.
Well, I mean, at least we have some civilian buildings making the map look slightly better. Although the problem with it is that they only have the AA cover and no T1 PDs. I guess there's no. Actually, no, I'm just blind. There's 2 T1 PDs in each of the civilian factories, so yeah. But other than that, this seems like it's gonna be just a boring map, to be honest.
It's very straightforward. Spend the Nexus. It's just no. Like, especially the lack of plateaus and ramps that you can walk up that is.
Yeah, this is kind of disappointing. Like, whenever I would host the Mapgen maps, I would try to get some ramps or something to basically spice it up.
It is harder to do that nowadays. They changed the way you can make map gens, and it's harder to get a good map gen.
Also, let's see if anyone is actually gonna go for a second air factory and go for the transport.
Oh, I assume almost everyone will go second there, whether they go for the rush or not. It seems like Hybrid is not, but he's the front player, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but it seems like Svato might be actually dropping some T1 tanks somewhere. Because he's building them.
So basically, yeah, the front players don't go second there, but the others do. And we see Finisterre with the most interesting BO. He's rushing the Hydro, but it's quite far away. I'm not sure if he knows that the city base has PDs, but his ACU is going next to it.
I mean, there's only like 2 T2 PD, I mean 2 T1 PDs, and he's playing Cybrant, so he can just recover the HP. And actually no, he's aware, he just made the one Medusa to go and kill the T1 PDs. So he is gonna be fine. And on the other side of the map, let's see what else is happening. Vindex also going for the T1 RHQ. I mean, factory. After the first land factory.
You should have just threatened to DDoS instead.
Yeah. But it seems like it's exactly as you said. No, wait, Hybrid is going for the air factory too. Is it gonna be the second one or?
Yeah, that's fourth one.
No, that's the fourth one. So yeah, that's a standard build order for the frontline player.
Transports from Blast? Only from Blast. And there's not even a second factory from Wi-Fi yet. So the 2 Medusas are killing the PDs.
Or trying, but they are not hitting them.
They are being Medusas. The both PDs are still at full HP. They are still at full HP.
I mean, they are trying, okay?
Ooh, the
Like,
first
it's
shot
hard
hit.
to hit stuff like that.
The top one is still at full HP.
Okay,
there we
finally
go.
a hit. After a half a minute, we
That's a
finally
boy.
scored a hit. And not even a direct one. Like, at this point, the whole base is gonna die before the PDs.
I think it's hard to say. It would be so juicy for your ACU to just walk there and farm the. It's like
I mean, that's what I would actually do it because, like, you get the veterancy upgrade and other stuff.
I think you get 2 even. I actually think, especially as Siren with the more regen, maybe you should have just walked in, tanked the first PD, and then fought the second PD. Then you're just chilling on 3k HP or something, and then you just.
I mean, to be honest, that was exactly what I thought that this Finister guy is gonna do. Walk in the ACU, kill 1 PD, then get the veterancy upgrade by killing the air cleaner and the pigeons and everything else, go kill the other one, and you basically have like a full vet and a half.
Although it does mean that you have to idle your ACU, which is painful.
I mean,
So
you don't have to idle it because you're gonna get back so much HP through the veterancy upgrade. And you are still Cybrant player, you will have like 25
You're not walking to the front line, he's just idling all the way at the corner of the map, basically.
Also, it seems like Blast once again is gonna try to steal the maxes from Hybrid as a revenge for the last game.
No, I think that drop is kind of fine. At least they didn't both drop on the location.
Yeah.
Hybrid's issue walk is
Although
quite
I wonder
late,
why
however.
the left side team didn't go for the transport drop to the left top side.
Maybe they didn't realize how big the map was.
I mean, it's 17 by half. So what can I say? It's quite big.
The guy with the hot voice who doesn't know the game very well, the guy with the whiny shitty voice who can play. You bitch! You fucker!
This is actually kind of rude. I will make you known I was 2k rated, okay?
I love how you're the one taking offense there.
Yes, why wouldn't I? I was good at the game at the time. It was long ago, but I was still decent, right? As Guy would say, he was FAF Pro.
I like to point out, Finisterre just lost all inties to one flag. To the civilian flag.
Wait, which one was that?
Next, top right of his SU.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see the veterancy on those tanks. I mean, cleaners. But yeah, oh my goodness, the single mantis. I mean, the Tam from Vindex actually managed to go and kill all of the engineers expanding to the left top side for blinching. I mean, Svatosław.
Oh my god!
He didn't even finish the factory. This is like horrible.
He needs to transport to drop the top, but he doesn't even have an air factory. That's a big blunder.
Well, it's time to go and do the streamer move and back for the transport from team.
Like, even if you're the fun player, eventually you always want an air factory.
Also,
so now there's a
I don't like this ACU
Oh.
split. Like, look where Finisterre is kind of useless there. Meanwhile, the ACUs for the top team are actually kind of close to each other. Although,
they are,
Hybrid is gonna actually go to the downside, so yeah.
I mean, Finisterre just secured the 4max location. But not the most common one, I guess.
Yeah, though he's gonna be playing now versus 2 players because both Blast and Hybrid can basically join the forces and build up a big T1 army to just delete him.
In fact, I don't really like Wi-Fi's issue movements. Not going through mid.
I mean, I feel like he's just joining with Svato so they can use 2 ACUs versus 1 and push Vindex back.
Yeah, maybe, but I feel like he kind of should have walked to the more the mid or the bottom mid area. I feel like that's more natural.
I mean, I feel like he just basically pressed the move order to the middle, and that's where his ACU ended up.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, look what oh no, I'm just reclaiming the buildings like you clown! Get the mess!
Yeah, the civilian buildings are worth nothing.
This is the perfect time for Hybrid to just start a gun upgrade while farming a free vet.
Yeah. Especially as Finisterre is not doing anything much here. Just building a few factories here and there. Although, yeah, it seems like he might be really out of position. And yeah, those raids by Vindex are really paying off. Just look just how far behind the engineers expanding to the top side for Svato are.
Yeah, the lack of a transport was a huge deal there. So there's slightly faster T3 air. No, actually it's completely even.
25% for the left side team, and how is Blast looking? 10%, so it's just like 10 seconds
The difference is that
behind.
Wi-Fi made 10 inties and 2 stingers.
I mean, he had to make them because he was losing maxes on the middle. As
yeah,
you
but
can
now
see here, there's...
But he's about to lose the stingers due to hybrid inties. And Finisterre has suicided this to the Civi flex, so... nice lag. Finisterre is from... No, Svato. Finisterre now. They're swapping back and forth. It's Finisterre, yeah.
But yeah, the gunships are gonna get shot down in no time, and the problem is for Finny, he's basically cut off from all of the reinforcement of his ACU.
I mean, at least the Wi-Fi will in air here, I can assume.
Oh, I mean, it's hard to say because of the lag.
Yeah, this lag is really bad.
Yeah, the problem is that the intis from Hybrid are actually going for the stingers, even still. But the intis from Wi-Fi are just not reacting at all to the commands, I guess. But it still looks like it's gonna be an easy win for him.
Pause reason?
Time to pause! And yeah, it's gonna be a cleanup now for the Wi-Fi. Although actually, due to the... Oh no, it's actually gonna be a loss for him. He not only lost his guns, he's also gonna lose the intis because of the way he microed them. And Vindex also sent in some reinforcements to go and save it. So very nice team play. But Svato is still gonna be unable to go and take control over the top side. Just look once again. Vindex, also known as Greenplex, is just being a menace in the top side. Like the man barely, the man barely started reclaiming the maxes, and yeah, once again there is a bunch of units coming here.
I think Blast should give the bottom just to Hybrid. I don't understand why he's keeping that when he's a T3 air player. Makes no sense to me.
I mean, it's still additional mass, although he's using it to keep on pumping out T1 units.
Oh yeah, like every 2 maxes is a factory basically. He has 3 factories and he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 9 maxes, so he's 10 maxes, so he's making it like a net of 8 mass income from that. But you don't want him to micro the units. Like he should just give everything to Hybrid and just ask for like 3 of Hybrid's maxes in the back to even it out or something.
Oh, it looks like the raid on the top side is gonna become a mass donation. As a big time from Svato is finally came in.
Finally a drop from Svato. So
yeah, although that drop nearly died to the White Army because he was about to drop the engines in the middle of the Vindex units. Thankfully, at the last second, he realized what he was about to do.
Look at Blast issue in mid. If he would be able to get a TMO issue there, it would be so brutal.
Oh yeah, like certainly. Like the middle control is basically under the control of Hybrid and Blast, and enemy cannot do anything about that.
Like he always finished this T3 PGen, and if he makes a few Easter eggs, he should be able to rush it hard.
Although he doesn't have any build power available in that spot.
But yeah, but Hybrid
although Hybrid can actually give a few NGs, so yeah. Just
can assist him with the Mantis.
Oh yeah, that also is true. Although it seems like Finister is actually finally being pushed back by the Hybrid and others. So the gun upgrade that was being built by Hybrid is only now being finished.
Let's see how long it took. 2 minutes. That's quite long.
Yeah, he had it paused for a moment. And yeah, Blast should really give these units and everything to Hybrid so he can actually focus on other stuff. Because we can see him losing units by mis-microing it. We also have T3 HQ started by Hybrid to go and get the Loyas rolling, which is very nice in my opinion.
Yeah, it's too late to go for Tech 2 spam, I'd say.
Yeah, and there is no answer from Finister, meaning that the Rhinos and everything, and basically the Mantis are gonna be useless.
Both Vindex
actually, we have to go split screen because we're gonna have 2 ACUs fights. One on the top side where Vindex is trying to defend his position versus Svato, and he's doing it brilliantly. As you can see, Svato units just dying one after another, being nothing but a mass nation. But Hybrid and Finister are just gonna go and exchange a few shots with the ACUs and call it a day. And once again, Last Chill is just gonna keep on losing his T1 units because he's not microing them. Giving a free veterancy upgrade to Finister.
It's a gun upgrade from Blast. I wish there was Stick 2. I think that makes more sense. Especially as the air player.
Yeah, you don't want to be using your ACU on the front line as air player. It's just so taxing on the APM.
You know, it's possible, but you might as well make Tech 2 before the gun anyway.
Yeah.
For the flexibility.
Especially as UEF, because it gives you nice regen and HP.
Yeah, well, I think the Tech 2 gives the same regen for all factions.
Might be.
Same for HP, actually.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that T2 support factories on the bottom for Finister. I feel like he should go really hard for the T3 switch. Because his Rhinos are gonna be meeting Loyas and Bricks soon enough.
Yeah, well, it depends how big of a push he wants to do. But it's, there's the first Loya is already... Wait, Swatter just died! I missed that completely.
Holy shit! Yeah, you are right, but...
Last time I checked, it was full HP.
Yeah, and he still had some units available to himself, so yeah. It seems like Wi-Fi will have to go and sweat quite profoundly at this moment.
I think he just missed Mike with his issue because he has a big army behind him. But Vindex is full HP almost, so I'm surprised.
I mean, it's not like he even killed a lot of units. I guess it's just the difference of his T2 HQ being closer and pumping out more Yenzins. Oh, I really like the move from Hybrid using the T1 transport to keep on dropping the Loyas closer to the front line.
Yeah.
And he's actually using them to defend his right side because we can see that there's a few Mantises making a run by.
Yeah, but the front has kind of collapsed into the Rhinos because... but I think...
I mean, I don't think it collapsed nearly enough to even matter.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think Finisterre should have done a huge push because, you know, when Hybrid is doing the transition, you should have less units, plus the early Loyas gets OC'd. So a huge Rhino push should be pretty strong here, but the longer he waits, the less of a chance it is to actually get some value out of it.
Yeah, and Vinek is also getting nice value with his gun ICU here on the top side. And it seems like Blast actually heard US is going now for the T2 upgrade.
First gun, then tech 2. Yikes.
Yeah, classic.
Vindex on auto OC, seeing everything but the tech 2 units.
I mean, does he even have to care? No, he's still gonna stay alive, right? He have just enough Yenzins in the unit mix to just stay alive. Fine. Although actually, it doesn't look that good for the bottom team. They still have quite a nice mass advantage. 250 mass for Team Blast Shield and over 300 per second for the Team Wi-Fi. They just have to go and actually start putting this mass to use and go for the T3 units. Yep, here is the HQ for Finisterre. And let's see what is... Okay, is there gonna be an air fight happening as Blast Shield is actually chasing after the enemy ASF. The turn is gonna happen as we can see the ASF
it's an air fight!
Yes, it is. And it seems like Blast actually got a decent first start, but after that, I don't know.
No, Blast Michael was a lot better here.
Yeah.
Although, it is kind of a draw.
Yeah, but Limes had more ASF, I think.
Okay, I didn't notice
the problem is that there's gonna be the reclaim left under the doorstep of Limes.
This was not worth it unless... Oh! Well, if that...
Oh, wait, that is worth, that is worth. The Titan drop is coming. No, it's Autumn's even better.
He needs to drop now. It's a... Oh no, it's a tech to transport. But there is a tech to HQ there. Wow. Well, if that does a lot of damage, then it completely justifies the air fight.
I mean, it already killed a single T2 mech, so yeah. That's already a lot of mass dealt. Now it will go versus Yenzins. And because it's an ultimate, you can basically delete them in no time.
Yeah. Okay, he is respectfully enough, he ignores the power and the HQ, which I kinda like. Oh, the ultimate on the right side is kinda going off into nowhere.
Yeah, but the one on the left side is going for...
That's gonna kill a lot of
mechs. Left side. So that's a very good move.
The left one is doing insane damage, the one on the right could have killed like all the mechs in the main base.
Being the distraction.
Yeah.
Like they're doing pretty good, but this big army on the middle, I don't know what Finisterre is actually planning to do. Seems like he's just gonna go and run away before the Titan actually catch him.
I'd say Finisterre is doing a fine job in this game. He's 1400 rated against 2000 rated hybrids, and it's minute 17, and he seems to be in a decent position.
Yep.
Like, he's not, of course, long term he's gonna be losing, but he is supposed to be losing.
Yeah, the Ultim on the left side managed to grab 5000 mass killed, so yeah, that is very nice.
Like, a hybrid has the battle slot as well. So, I just don't like the fact that Finisterre is retreating his ASU. I think he should have just gotten stealth and nano instead.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like he's just afraid of these 10 lawyers that are coming his way.
Yeah, but the thing is,
especially as hybrid is doing a very good job at hiding them with the deceivers mixed in.
Yeah, but you don't want to fight the SU with those things because he's 1400 rated. That's the way it goes. It's so funny that the lower rated you are, the more afraid you are of higher rated people's armies. But the lower rated your opponent is, the less likely the higher rated people want to engage with their armies to the SU.
Oh no, so the drop is not gonna... Oh yeah. That was a horrible drop. Not only it got shot down, but if it were to drop the units, they would be overcharged by Wi-Fi at the very moment.
Ah, there. Ah, yeah, that's...
Yeah, the drop zone was basically on the head of Wi-Fi.
Well, this other ultimate is still alive. 6k mascot now.
Yeah. I guess he just went a long way to go and find some juicy targets. Like, he basically 1, 2, 3...
Gonna kill one more, I think.
I mean, 4...
To be close? Oh, yeah, barely gets the last one. The air grid from Wi-Fi is twice as big though as the one from Blast.
Yeah, there is like what, 4, 6, 7 factories compared to just 3.
But Blast is the one with 2 broadswords.
Yeah, and he's somehow still on the same amount of ASF compared to...
Oh, watch the broadswords!
Wait, it seems like Erha is gonna happen.
Oh
no! Don't run away! No, not like this.
This is a big win. This win is insanely important.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's a small win for Blast, but considering he has less production, this delays the air win from Wi-Fi. Plus, Wi-Fi obviously has to micro-tune bases.
Yeah, I mean, like, we can even see that he's losing his army to MML spam from Vindex, so yeah.
Yeah. But those MMLs, man.
Yeah, for some reason they're getting decent value this tournament.
Oh, they're good now. I mean, you've been away for, I don't know for how long, but they were buffed like half a year ago or something.
I mean, they're still good, like, versus the buildings and stuff, but I mean versus units, like, they're just killing this whole army because it's not moving at all.
MMLs got made cheaper and they got more range.
Oh. Oh wait, yeah, they get 65 range now, or something.
Yeah. +5 range and they were like, I don't know, 10% cheaper overall or something.
But
and
yeah, it seems like
build.
Hybrid is also doing a great job with his Loya raids all over the place. Getting behind the front line and killing the T2 Maxes belonging to Finisterre. Although it seems like his push versus the T1 PDs on the right flank just kind of failed.
He killed all the factories, but the PDs stand strong.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, this reclaim field is quite important. Now Finisterre is going back there with the issue. He needs to just drop and get the reclaim.
Yeah, he won't be on time. No, never mind. The T1 PDs are gonna go and kill the engineers we just came to reclaim. The T1 PDs triumphs once again. Yeah, there's gonna be a small fight happening in the middle with the Loyas from Hybrid. And I have been kicked from the game.
What? What do you mean?
Wait, is this? Oh no, I'm back. I got a message that you are not part of this game. In my client.
FAF message.
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Sometimes it just does that. I don't know why.
Like, I thought I was kicked from it or what, okay?
Yeah, someone contacted the mods saying you were stream sniping.
Horrible people all around in FAF. But now it seems like there is some kind of connection problems. Okay, never mind, it's going back. But yeah, it seems like the team Svato is unfortunately losing way too much economy. They were ahead for quite a while. But
there's another lawyer in the back from Finisterre.
Yeah.
Killing his third max now.
I mean, it's not only that, there was way more of them killing this maxes. So Finisterre lost quite a lot of mass here on the right side, because he lost the whole right side, then the bottom part, so yeah. Thankfully the broadsword is gonna go and finish them off.
I'm very surprised that Blast never went TMO issue, especially in a situation where you have an extra player with more APM and there's so many good targets.
Yeah, not to mention you have the air control and the enemy is not making any TMD at all.
Yeah, like there's literally no TMD I see. Like, and even if the main bases were TMD'd, there's still an infinite amount of good targets on a wide open map like this from the middle.
Yeah, the maxes are basically spread out all over the map, so there is always a decent target to find. Or you can even just TML the SAM.
Yeah, it's TML, like 2 TMLs for SAM, or just TML Autumns.
Yeah, it will still work out and pay off.
A nice T3 max by Wi-Fi in the middle.
Hey, every man have a dream, right?
Because Finisterre is gonna contest the bottom right.
Yeah, but he needs the ACU. Oh, actually, he have a brick mixed in, which is very nice, you know? As the range advantage will force the Loyas back. The problem is only that he needs to keep his air over the enemy units, otherwise he will have no information where they are.
Micro is a bit lagging, but I guess he secures the position. He does have a reclaim factory setup.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing amazing job going versus hybrid, but I don't agree with the push on the top side from Wi-Fi, who's just basically throwing away his 10 autumns for no reason at all, where Phoenix is basically farming the veterans to get rid of the broadswords belonging to Farmslecie. So yeah, this wall reclaim field will now belong to the topside team. There is 15,000 mass, and yeah, I guess they're just happy to get it. But yeah, the switch to bricks from Finisterre is really paying off, as the Loyas can no longer fight, but yeah, the micro is unfortunately kind of lacking, and they could use some better radar coverage. Especially as Wi-Fi is once again losing a bunch of T2 maxes to the random Loya pool just going through the middle because the deceivers are proving to be such a nice unit.
Oh yeah, deceivers are such. Whenever I play Cyberna, it's like absolvers. I forget to build them half the time as well because it's so hard to actually see the value they provide. Because like with shields, you can see the shields and you're like, oh, they protected this much damage to me. But with deceivers, you can't really measure their value. Same with absolvers, generally speaking.
Yeah.
But they're so good, yeah.
I mean, like, we had Loyas just walk through the middle of the map unspotted, even though there is radar coverage. All you could see was just one max disappearing after another, without any kind of a random blip or anything, so yeah.
They're also extremely cheap, I think. It's, yeah, Deceiver is 160 mass.
Oh yeah, it's basically free at this stage of the game, so why not make them? And make the life of your opponent a living hell.
Like, 8 Deceivers is the cost of a single brick. Of course you have the energy upkeep, but it's kind of like whatever.
Yeah, isn't it like 25 or something, so...
It's 40.
Ah, whatever. At this stage of the game, when you have a single T3 pigeon running and your air player is overflowing the energy, just like, yeah, it's a chump change. Okay, it seems like we might be having another airfight happening, this time 36 ASF for Blast Shield, meanwhile Wi-Fi fielding 41, so it's basically the same number of ASF. And then once again it will come down to who can have better micro.
The air grid of Wi-Fi, of Blast is now the same size as Wi-Fi's was 5 minutes ago.
No, it's still smaller, he only have 5 factories working.
Well yeah, the same size as it was 5 minutes ago from him, but now he has more.
I mean, Wi-Fi at that time still had more. He had 7 running, and now he have what? 8,
no, he had
9.
6 when I checked.
Oh wait, there's airfight happening. As
oh, there it is.
Oh no, there is so much flak actually available, and the micro is kind of lacking from Wi-Fi.
No, that. Oh no, that last turn was. It's kind of a draw, but the broadswords are still alive.
Yeah, and the flak was still here to guarantee that it's always gonna be a draw.
I think he keeps fighting over like the worst possible places. Like he fights after the gunships have already left. And now there's another transport straight through middle. What the fuck is that?
And it's gonna actually drop on time with 3 autumns. But
oh,
there is a response happening at the very... Okay, never mind. It seems like the ASF are here to go and kill the Stingers. Or maybe not, as Blast have other ideas.
They're stinging.
Oh, Stingo. Feel my sting.
FTX POV.
Yep. But man, I have like the most impressive player in this game is definitely Finisterre.
I agree. He is performing quite well. The fact that it's minute 25 and he's kind of just held of hybrids, like...
Yeah, and he's doing it basically at the half the income. He only have 100 mass per second, meanwhile hybrid on 230, so yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you would think that he would be crumbling a long time ago.
Hybrid doesn't have a T3 Pigeon. Well, he just queued it up. That's so late. He does have T3 Maxes, multiple, but...
Man, I really want to delete the last message on the chat. That's nasty.
Yeah. Should be ashamed.
Exactly. Who do you think you are? W15K4S. Like saying such bad things.
I think he might be W15K4S. What a plot twist.
Yep.
But the massive goal difference this game though is still.
Yeah, it is massive, but for some reason it just doesn't feel like it, right?
No, yeah, well, I think it kind of does feel because the entire top left is just fucked. Another bad airstrike. Oh, actually, no. Blast also fucked up the micro for a bit, but
yeah, but
all these air fights don't get him anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, Wi-Fi still doesn't have just enough ASF to go and fight it. Like, why is he trying again and again? Like, you have bigger air beats, so just wait a few seconds to go and get the advantage. But
the thing is, because of the map size, it will take some time to finish. But the entire top left being dead and the bottom, it looks worse and worse for Finisterre, and it's just a clock that's ticking.
I mean, I feel like Finisterre is basically gonna die in a few more seconds. The bricks and lawyers are coming in, and his micro is horrible. His ASU is out of position. Thankfully, the stealth upgrade is gonna give him some time to run away.
He's making his first X3 Pigeon, so he doesn't have E2OC.
Ah, that is horrible. But yeah, there is no stopping this army of lawyers and bricks from Hybrid. Like, the man doesn't even have to go and kite back or anything. He just go in, and now with the broadswords coming in from last year, this situation is getting very, very bad. Especially as there is no MAA in the Unitex. And yeah, we can see the broadswords lifting up and going for the ACU snipe, as there is nothing else that Finisterre can do against that.
There's a single flag to protect him.
Watch out, Stinger versus Broadsword action, although it seems like Blast ASF are kind of out of the position.
There's 50 MAA in that army though from
yeah.
I think this is the end.
Yeah, Finisterre is getting just mauled by the bricks. Although the bricks have just lost the vision of him, so yeah, the man can actually still get a few overcharges.
I think the only reason why he still lives is because Hybrid is trying to cheese it by not losing too many units at once to the ACU explosion. And by doing that, he didn't manage to kill him.
Yeah, it seems like Hybrid is still afraid of losing his army to the ACU explosion.
I don't think he should be down. It's very much worth to suicide that entire army to kill him.
I mean, without the ACU, there is nothing to go and stop it.
A huge push at the top actually, but I think the gun ACU will just deal with it very well.
Yeah, there is still way too many units, although it's mostly flag, but hey. The T3 shield is also gonna buy a lot of time for the ACU to get at least a few more overcharges.
Okay, there's some TMD now for Wi-Fi, and he starts the chicken.
Well, does he have the mass for it, to be honest? Like, he only have what? Okay, it's 400 mass income, but compared to the opposing team with already over 800, this is looking really bad. And the big problem is, what are you gonna do about Finisterre and Hybrid just pushing him out of the game? Poor Amondra getting strays even in the chat.
That's so mean, but it's so true at the same time.
I mean, the man is playing just a single map and he's always doing the same thing, right?
I saw a game earlier today where Hybrids played with Amondra and his team, some random shit team game. And basically the entire team of Hybrid just died, and Hybrid was just chilling, and Amraj died. It's like fake 2K, fake 2K, which is so. It's so ironic.
Well, the bricks have been walled off, so yeah, the raid on the bottom part is not gonna work out. But why even bother raiding when you can just walk in the main army? Oh my goodness! Did you see
What happened to Finisterre?
He was trying to control K the walls, but he control K the walls together with the units.
Oh no! He accidentally conjugated his entire army!
Yes, oh my goodness.
Oh,
that must
no
feel horrible,
way.
because right now he have nothing to even protect himself with.
Oh, I feel bad for him. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, he was doing so well for so long, and right now it seems like he's just gonna get squashed like a little Siren bug he is. With the bricks from the hybrid.
You monster.
I'm sorry.
You monster. He's probably... I exactly know how he feels. He's like sweating, trying to quickly conjugate them, also you accidentally select it. Oh no.
Yeah, because you were still pressing the shift. Very unlucky, at least you'll still get some value from the ACU. To be honest, at this point he should just go forward to get as much damage done with the Cancom.
Yeah. As Wi-Fi does best, he's making mass traps on his mixes. Before being anywhere close to full T3 max.
I mean, if you have spare energy, you can just, and well, obviously engineers available somewhere there, you can just do it.
Well, then why is he building more energy?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, because he's basically on the overflowing 2000.
Like this push into Finisterre's base is still stopped even after conjugating that army using the ACU, so he would have been
not for much
fine.
longer. No, actually no, it is gonna be stopped.
He has enough reinforcements.
I mean, he had the reinforcement, but they're actually a little bit to the north. He would have to move them in, and actually I have no clue why he's not moving them in, because he have flag actually available there.
Well, he should have sent them just to the airbase, let's say.
No, that could also work, although the ACU is there to go and overcharge the enemy units.
Yeah, but that's 8 bricks, man. Like, literally, that little Siren base from Finisterre is probably the best defended position because it has so much production. Meanwhile, the main base from Wi-Fi is completely undefended.
Yeah, and it seems like Blast is unwilling to even risk his ASF.
Yeah, Blast is less. Like, this time, I mean, all the airfights were on their side of the map. But I think Hybrid waited way too long. The bricks were AFK for too long.
Yeah, and now we can even see that the T2PDs are being built and set up, and the flag is
like
getting picked up one after
all
another.
All the bricks are still idle there, by the way. His entire army has been idle there for 2 minutes almost at this point.
It's a shame, because if it was actually joining the force of the other one, then they still would be able to go and craft.
You can still just walk in, probably, and kill Wi-Fi.
Oh,
just don't shift G like you did. Okay, there we go. He's splitting up.
Yeah, the overcharge is gonna go kill a single one, and that's gonna be not enough unless we have some T2 transport in time. Which is not gonna happen, as the AC is gonna drop to 2100 HP, and kaboom, baby! The
I'm
first
kinda
game
happy
gonna
this
go
happens,
Team Blast
because, funnily enough, Blast was about to die.
Yeah, I see it here. He was kind of mismanaging his ACU. Although all of these atoms being here meant that the Vindex could basically just sacrifice Blast and just go straight into the base belonging to Wi-Fi from the top side. Oh yeah, actually you're right, the chicken was done. Kind of unlucky. A single misposition of the ACU gonna cost him the game.
Oh, well, do you mean Sato's mispositioned ACU?
Yes.
Okay.